Hello everybody and welcome to another installment of AZCAMERA Reviews. Today we're going to be talking about monopods. And the two monopods I have here right now is a Manfrotto. And the Manfrotto is a 562B. And then we also have the Sirui, which is the 204S. Now, the Sirui has a 6-year warranty, which I think is totally awesome. And let's just take them out of the boxes and see what we have. I'm going to take the Manfrotto out first and see what we got in here. First thing, we've got the monopod itself, and I think there's probably some accessories. And then the other thing we have is the Sirui. Let's take the Sirui out. Ah, nice. The Sirui has a case, which is very nice to have a case for a monopod, because then that way you can either carry it around like this when you have your stuff, or you can just take it and sling it over your shoulder, and that leaves you with another two hands, so you don't have to hold your monopod in one hand and your gear in the other. Okay, so let's see what's in this case. Let's see what we have. We've got the monopod, and it looks like some other accessories, which we will tackle afterwards. Okay, now let's take it out of the plastic. Lay it down here, and here is the Manfrotto. Both seem to be very, very solidly built out of aluminum. They're really great quality. But let's take a look at stabilization first. Now, this monopod, the Sirui, has really nice stabilization feet. They're about 6 or 7 inches, and you push that little button there, and they lock in really nice. Like so. And then you just can set it up. Now, as far as the Manfrotto has stabilization feet also, but they're probably about 4 to 5 inches. And you have to pull on both of these in order to get them to release and to lock. Like so. Now, side by side, they're both basically the same height. But here's where the two monopods differ. The Manfrotto here at the base has your soft pan and your tilt. So that turns this way, and it gives for a really nice, smooth pan. Now, you can also tilt it by going like this. Now, on the Sirui is more stable. Okay, the Sirui will not tilt, but it will pan, and the pan is up here. But the thing that's really great about the Sirui is you unscrew this, it brings this collar up, and then it allows you to tilt up and back and side to side. If you decide you don't want it, you just turn this, and it locks it into position. That way you've got a nice steady monopod that you can put your camera on, and you don't have to worry about it falling over. Whereas with the Manfrotto, you kind of got to really watch out, because there's no lock mechanism there. Now let's talk about the way you bring this monopod up and down. The one thing I like about the Manfrotto is that if you're actually shooting something, you just take this and you can bring it up and down. You can do it all with one hand. You see? Because they have a one hand lock. Whereas if you want to do it on the Sirui, you have to go in here and you have to unscrew it. And then you have to come down, and then you have to do this. So it's not quite as easy, but I tend to like the finger locks as opposed to the turn locks. But they do operate very nicely. Okay, now let's talk about camera mountings. The Manfrotto comes with a really nice camera sled, and it comes with a plate. And basically what you do is you unscrew this and you push the button and you insert the plate, which is really nice. It comes with 2 screws for 2 different sized mountings, and it also comes with a replacement should you need one, which I think is really great. Now, on the other hand, the Sirui does not have a skid plate, but I have seen them online and they are available. Okay, so we've talked about both of these monopods. Now, I'd also like to add both of them are just a little bit over 3 pounds, but the Sirui leaves the Manfrotto in the dust, and I'm going to tell you why. If you go to the actual Sirui, if you twist this bottom, you can disconnect the actual monopod from the base, like so. And you can mount your camera on it. Now, it also comes with an additional, in here, an extra screw and mount. So you can either, if you have the big mount or if you have the small one, you just drop it in here, you drop it in here, you screw it in, and you can put your camera directly on the table. The other thing that's great is you can also unscrew this, and it allows you to tilt your camera whichever way you want, which is really a great feature. Now there's one more feature that I think is great. On the bottom, you normally have this little rubber foot. Well, what you can do is you unscrew this, and then they also give you in your little bag of tricks an additional stud, which is sharp. So if you want to use this like on the ground or in dirt or anything like that, it's got this little stud, and you push this, you push your feet back like so, and you can use it this way. The other thing that's nice about this Sirui is that you can adjust the amount of friction in your pan down here. Now remember, I told you earlier that you have friction up here so that you can adjust and you can do your pans here, but you can also do it down here and adjust. So this is why I think I would probably give major kudos to the design of the Sirui. The Manfrotto is nicely designed, but I think the Sirui has it head and shoulders above the Manfrotto. So there you have it. I'm Jeff from AZCAMERA. If you found this review to be helpful, please subscribe, please share this, and please like us. Jeff from AZCAMERA saying goodbye.